Well, my next guest, Senator Bridget McKenzie, interrogated Qantas CEO Alan Joyce at a Senate hearing last night, and she joins me now. Senator, are we seeing a relationship between Qantas and the Albanese government that amounts to anti-competitive conduct?
Well, I've been very concerned about the decisions the government's been making when it comes to competitive tension within our aviation industry. We know with respect to the Qatar Airways decision that decision in and of itself would have meant more freight could be exported to the Middle East from our traders. More tourists could be coming in, and there were figures bandied about last week to in excess of $380 million benefit that would bring. And we hear today from the Virgin CEO, Jane Hurlicker, that just that additional competitive tension could provide drops in international airline prices in the, ballpark of 20-30%. I mean, these are important factors that a government needs to consider when saying yes or no to putting more competition into our aviation industry. And what we are yet to hear from this government is the real reason they said no. We've had 6 different reasons, Shari, from climate lowering emissions to Qantas needs more planes to local jobs to the farcical suggestion yesterday from the Assistant Treasurer that somehow the decision was made to keep Qantas profitable. I mean, they just posted over $1.7 billion. I think they're doing all right.
Look, Qantas CEO Alan Joyce said that there was about $370 million worth of flight credits owed to Australians last week. That figure was revised at the hearing last night when it included Jetstar as well. It was an extra $100 million. Do you think he was being misleading?
Well, I think that shows the importance of having a Senate inquiry, right, and subjecting officials and entities to public questions, because that should have been very transparently made known earlier than it was. And the fact that it required senators questioning for him to reveal that there's close to $500 million in totality owed to individuals is incredible. And the fact he thinks he can pocket it if they don't take up their flight credits by the end of the year is incredible. This is Australians' money.
Is it the theft of Australians' money, as Joe Aston at the Fin Review calls it?
Well, Joe has been making some very pertinent points of late around Qantas and its relationship with our Prime Minister. I won't comment on that, but I will be calling, and I have been calling, for Qantas and other airlines who hold flight credits of Australians post-COVID to make sure they give people their money back. And I don't buy the line that it's all just too hard, because there are technological solutions now. We don't need it posted out by
just
carrier pigeon.
Quickly before we go, just 30 seconds, the Deputy Premier, Victoria Jacinta Allen, is rejecting your calls for her to front the Commonwealth Games. Her and Dan Andrews say that it's a political stunt. Very quickly, why should she appear?
Because there's a cost blowout, $2.6 billion in her figures as the responsible minister in the May budget. 8 weeks later, that figure is touted at $7 billion.
Yeah, all right.
That's an incredible increase over a very short period of time. She needs to front up and face the Senate inquiry.
Bridget McKenzie, thank you very much for your time.